Hello, welcome back to our entrepreneur training section. In this edition, we shall be treating another way of making coconut oil. We've already made a tutorial on coconut oil, but this is going to be another way of making coconut oil. Before I move further, I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook if you're yet to do so. So let's go into today's training. In today's training, we need coconut for making coconut oil. So we have to break them. If you need the water, you take the water and drink if you want to drink the coconut water. But what we need today is just to extract oil. So after breaking it all, we will need to remove it from the shell, then give it a rinse. So after rinsing, so peel the back part. For this kind of preparation, you might not peel the back part, but because I want to maximize my coconut, I'll be using the remnants for coconut flour. That is why I'm peeling it, so that I don't have brown powder as coconut powder. So you might decide not to peel it. Peeling is a little bit stressful, but at least it gives you more benefits when you peel, because you'll be able to use it for flour, and also the color of your oil will be a little bit pure than when you are having this brown part of it in your production. So after peeling, I'll be rinsing. Then I need to rinse it again. So after rinsing, I'll cut it into smaller particles so that it will blend easily. So it has to be thin and maybe short, but the thinner it becomes, the better, so that your grinder can blend it very well. And the more blended it goes, the more extract from it. So I'll be doing this in batches. I'll pour hot water into it. It doesn't have to be as hot as this. You need hot water to extract it, but not as hot as this, but not definitely cold water. So I keep blending till I have a very production. So I'll pour my blended production in the second batch. I keep blending in batches. So as you can see, I'm pouring the first batch out, the second batch into my grinder. So I think this goes about 4 batches. No, I think it's 3 batches. So that's the second batch. So I'll have to grind these again. So after adding hot water, I grind. So after it is well grinded to the container, so I'll add the second batch into the container. I'll have to pour the third batch into the grinder and add hot water so as to complete the process of grinding everything. So I'll add hot water. After adding hot water, I blend. So after grinding then I'll have to sieve my grinded coconut. You need to wait for it to cool down if you're using very hot water like I did, but I'm in a hurry. I just want this practical to go off. This training, I just want to complete this training as fast as I can, so I am not really waiting that much, which is not so cool. So I see it's hot. But it's okay. You don't need to make it this hot. You don't need to burn your hands for this. I'm only burning my hand for you. So you don't need to burn your hand for me or for any amount of money. So I just want to rush it, get it done. So that's that. So after doing this in batches, the remnants, that is the shaft, I have to pour it back into grinder. So pour more hot water, then let it go for another grinding so that I can extract all the meat from it. So I want to maximize the meat. So after doing that, I'll go back and try and sieve again. I'll try and sieve it again so as to remove all milk from it. One mistake here, I have too much water. The water I was pouring into the coconut oil is much, so I have too much water here. For the kind of process I'm using, I shouldn't be having this much water. This is my awaiting flour. That is the remnant. That's the shaft. So this can go for flour. So this is it. I put this in a freezer instead of fridge. If you're putting it in freezer, you have to make it first, but as in you don't have to let it go for too long. But I dropped it in the freezer for too long. So one issue about freezer is the rate at which it gets blocked. It has its temperature. The oil freeze in a very lower temperature than water. So if you are putting it in the temperature of water will be freezing and this will be freezing at the same time. So I don't really have a good production here. I think I did a lot of mistakes here. Number one is I didn't make it set settle down before putting it into the freezer. I should have made it settle down very well before putting it into the freezer, so that the oil, the white part, would have come up, then the water will be below, so the milk will freeze at the top. So I can see more water coming into these, and at the same time more of our milk is still in that solution. So that means we will not be maximizing full potential of it. Our oil will not be that much, but it's okay by me because I need that milk, I need the water. I want to start using it to prepare coconut rice at home. It's longer heads, good quality coconut rice, because this is full oil. It is not just the water alone, it's full milk, so it makes it more delicious. So, but if you're doing it for business, this is going to be a flop. What you should have done, or what I should have done, let me put it that way, is that I allow it to settle down. Just like our first production, the water will be below, the milk white part will be at the top. You'll allow it to settle down to 10 hours. Then you put it in the freezer. When you put it in the freezer, or in a fridge, I mean, in a fridge, in a refrigerator, not freezer. And if you're putting it in the freezer, make sure it doesn't spend about 30 minutes. The milk would have frozen. So you now take that milk out and you put it on fire, just like I'm putting it on fire now. So that's it. So if you're putting it in the freezer, make sure it's just about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, maximum of an hour, depending on the quantity of what you are having. But if you're putting it in the refrigerator, you put it for a longer time, maybe 6 hours or thereabout. In a refrigerator, water will not freeze, so the milk is the only thing that will freeze. So I put this on fire and see our oils very, very pure. So the only thing we missed, or I missed in this production, is that most of our milk is still in water. But I'm not mixing it because I'm still going to use it for my coconut rice. I prefer using this for coconut rice, boiling coconut rice with it. That's it. That's our oil. And the remnants can also be used for body scrub, which I'll be teaching in another video. Thank you very much. So I guess you realize my mistake and you know how to correct my mistake. I'm pouring it in my container right now. The oil is being poured into my container right now, and see how lovely the oil is. So this is our oil. This is our groundnut oil. Thank you very much. Thanks for staying tuned. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. Like I said, if you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, kindly do so. And if you're yet to follow me on Facebook, kindly do so. And please, if you are interested in doing productions at home, home care and skincare productions at home, you need one of my books, which is Entrepreneurial 101. With this, you have more than 40 entrepreneurial trainings on home productions, what you can do at home, Dettol, liquid soap, everything you can do at home to start making money from, air freshener and so on. And we have more than 40 business ideas that you can venture into. Thank you very much.